Welcome. On this video we'll show you some various techniques and methods used to install a tippet ring or swivel on your furled leader, including the method we use in-house. If you're replacing a ring, most likely your tippet loop has failed rather than your ring breaking. If your ring has in fact broken, simply follow the instructions for adding a ring. If your loop has failed, you will need to install a new loop. First, add a drop of super glue, head cement, nail polish, or a similar material above the broken area of your leader. After it hardens, snip off the frayed material. At this point, you'll need to decide which ring connection method you will use. For a single strand connection, add the ring before you tie the loop. The downside of this method is that you have a single strand of the weakest part of the leader supporting the ring, and it is more prone to hinging during your cast. Add a perfection loop or similar loop to the end of the leader. An alternative method is to tie the loop onto a short length of heavy monofilament or braided line, then attaching this to the end of the leader with a nail knot or similar connection. There is a wealth of knot instruction on the internet. We use and would recommend a double strand or girth hitch connection. The first step in this method is to thread the ring or swivel onto the tippet end of the leader. If you're using a large ring or have a very stiff leader, you may be able to do this by hand. For the purpose of this video, we will assume you're using a small tippet ring and have a limp leader. The second step is attaching the ring with a girth hitch. Place the tippet loop over the hook and reach down through the loop to secure the bottom of the ring. Pull it gently through the loop, making sure the ring is downstream of the hitch, then tighten. We prefer this method because it has a double strand supporting the ring, and being a more rigid connection, it leads to less hinging during casting. Here are some tools you may find useful. Most can be found in a sewing basket, your fly tying bench, or at a fabric or crafts store. All are not necessary, and there are certainly other methods and techniques than those that we will cover in this video. You will also need a stable support such as a fly tying vise, cup hook, shoulder hook, or the like. Needle and thread you may have at your fly tying bench or in a sewing basket. Next is a threader, which again might be found in a sewing basket or at your fly tying bench as a bobbin threader. Then we have a nit picker or small latch hook, which again might be found in a sewing basket or available at a fabric or sewing supplies store or a crafts center. Then there is a crochet hook available at a fabric or crafts stores. We use a 0.6 millimeter size. And lastly, a pair of tweezers from your fly tying bench or medicine cabinet. Please note, for the purpose of this video, we are using a larger tippet ring than we normally use for this size leader. Also, these same techniques can be used for swivels. Using a needle and thread, pass the needle through the tippet ring, then through the loop on the tippet end of your leader. Then back through the ring. Hold the needle and thread end of the leader taut and feed the ring onto the leader. Catch the tippet loop with your crochet hook or other method and place it over your hook. Unfurl the leader slightly and remove the thread. Then reach through with your nit picker or other method and catch the bottom of the ring and gently pull it up through the opening. Make sure the entire ring is downstream of the hitch and then tighten. Method 2. Using the threader, pick up the ring with your tweezers and feed onto the threader. Thread the tippet end of your leader through the threader and grab the end. Then feed the ring off the threader onto your leader. Spread the tippet loop slightly with your tweezers or other method and place it over your hook. Unfurl the leader slightly and then reach through with your tweezers or other method, catch the ring and gently pull it up through the opening. Make sure the entire ring is downstream of the hitch and then tighten. The simplest method, requiring the fewest tools, is as follows. Thread the ring onto the leader using any of the previous procedures. Then gently open the tippet loop with your tweezers and feed the line loop through, or reach through the tippet loop with your nitpicker and capture the line loop. Then pull the leader through and gently snug the knot up against the ring. We don't recommend this process since it puts a frictional load on the weakest part of your leader. The method we prefer uses the crochet hook and the nitpicker. Load the crochet hook with the tippet ring. Then hook the loop on the tippet end of the leader and feed the ring off the crochet hook and onto the leader. Holding taut, unfurl the leader slightly and place over the hook. Reach through with the nitpicker and catch the ring and bring it up through the opening. Gently remove it from the hook and tighten the hitch, making sure the entire ring is downstream of the hitch. If you find it difficult or impossible to use any of these or some other method due to vision problems, tremors, or some other reason, we'll be happy to attach a ring or swivel for you. Simply send us your leader and a ring or swivel along with a self-addressed stamped envelope and a method of contact, such as a phone number or email address, and we'll install your ring or one of our own if you would like, free of charge. We will not add you to any mailing list or sell your information. Thank you for watching.